Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video day. And the other day, the Los Angeles Clippers have made it official, and they have extended Tyronn Lue, their head coach, who's been their head coach for a while. Tyronn Lue has, as the far as he's taken the Clippers, Western Conference Finals, which was the Western Conference Finals where Kawhi Leonard had tore his ACL, so we'll give them that. But Tyronn Lue, even though he has not had success with the Clippers, which I want to say that he is an NBA champion with the Cavaliers, is a very good head coach. I feel like in the injuries that have been suffered for this Clippers team in the playoffs makes him look like a bad coach because it's a lot of playoff fails. But I don't look at these playoff fails, these playoff fails that will continue to happen for Tyronn Lue and the Clippers. I don't look at it and say it's his fault. I don't think you can blame injuries on a head coach. But Tyronn Lue has been their head coach since 2020 after they fired Doc Rivers after the bubble, blowing a 3-1 lead. Has been their head coach since the 2020-21 season and has done a great job. And that's why he's getting a 5-year, $70 million deal after all the controversy that the Lakers might recruit him and LeBron might want to reunite with Tyronn Lue. Tyronn Lue is not going to L.A., but he's staying in L.A. Tyronn Lue's not crossing the locker room, which pretty soon won't be crossing a locker room anymore because the Clippers are about to get their own new stadium. But but Tyronn Lue, I think this is great for him to get this extension, and he's been their head coach since 2020, ever since the Clippers fired Doc Rivers, who was terrible for them. And I feel like Tyronn Lue's done a great job as their head coach. Has done a great job coaching. Just injuries has been really tough for this Clippers team, and if they can figure that out in the playoffs, this team with him as a coach and the player success they have of Kawhi and PG and Harden. If they can get healthy in the playoffs, this team could go far. And it's tough that I feel like this team, I think this team, we could see this team in the finals right now. I really do. I think we could have seen this team in the finals right now if it wasn't for Kawhi Leonard getting hurt. I feel like if all three of those guys were healthy, which two of them and Paul George and James Harden were, if all three of those guys were healthy with Tyronn Lue as the head coach, I think the Clippers would have made it all the way to the finals. But Kawhi didn't stay healthy, and now you got to worry about James Harden and Paul George being free agents. But I feel like with Tyronn Lue getting that extension, I think it makes those guys want to come back even more. Because I don't think there's. You look at some of the head coaches that have been let go, Frank Vogel, Darvin Ham. There are some problems with players in their head coaches. Durant didn't talk to Vogel for a whole month. Guys like Anthony Davis, Austin Reeves had problems with Darvin Ham as the Lakers head coach. There was big problems there in Los Angeles. That's not the case in Los Angeles. These players love Tyronn Lue, so I feel like this is a case where this makes a player like Paul George or a player like James Harden or other players that want to potentially come and team up with Kawhi, Paul George, or James Harden, want to join or rejoin the Clippers even more. Let me know your thoughts, and peace out.